finally, and that is, let's not stand alone. Being alone is not the ideal place. Book of Ecclesiastes, two are better than one because if they have a good reward for their labor, but if they fall, one will lift up his companion. But woe to him who is alone when he falls, for he has no one to help him up. And again, if two lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one be warm alone? Though one may be overpowered by another, two can withstand him. Why do I need to be part of a local church? Why do I need to identify with a local church? Why do I need to be a part of God's people? Because we need each other. Now, I can argue that this is God's arrangement and it's required to do the Lord's Supper, do the other things that God gave. We can talk about all that, but let me tell you something. We need one another. We need to have a commitment to one another. And you don't have to be alone. And I think that's what local churches are for. Hebrews 10:23, let us hold fast the confession of our hope without wavering. For he who promises faithful, guess what? If you have a faithful local church, you have a blessing. Notice, let us consider one another in order to stir up love and good works, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as is the manner of some, but exhorting one another so much the more as you see the day approaching. You know why I want to commit myself to every service of the church that I could possibly make? Because I need you, and you need me, and we need the Lord. We don't have to do it alone. I love in Hebrews 10, he talks about these Christians that suffered and they glorified God in that. You know what they did? They had companionship in their suffering. If people want to call me crazy, they're going to call you crazy. And guess what? We'll be crazy together. I've got reasons. You may call me crazy, but a lot of these people saying this stuff, they won't talk to me. Guess what? We'll just be crazy people together. And we got one another's back. That's what a local church is. I conclude with this verse. Moses left being the future Pharaoh. You know what he left to get? He gave up the riches of Israel, riches of Egypt for what?